What is going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29. You are loved, you are valued, and you are appreciated. Hey, we just got finished watching and listening the story song. That was crazy. That was intense. We are going to jump over to Drifting by NF in the order that he posted this mixtape to his channel. That's just how we're checking out the songs, at least for right now. This is going to be interesting. As mentioned on the prior video, really for this first listen to this mixtape, a little different than some of the other reactions I've done to songs and albums on this channel. I just really want to kind of absorb it and listen to it for more of the enjoyment versus necessarily picking apart every little detail. And so I have the lyrics in front of me, but without further ado, let's dive in. Let's listen to this track and just enjoy just this blessing of music that NF has dropped for us. And so let's check this out.
Drifting, watching the world go round. World go, yeah, world go. Listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds. Unknown sounds, slipping through my fingertips.
Really quickly, just the way he's kind of entered this song, and then even there where he kind of had like a chorus effect on his voice, or just layered his voice and pushed it there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like some Jon Bellion sound and styles of just what Jon Bellion has done with some of his music and his work and just the creativity and thought. So really cool this far.
Unknown sounds, slipping through my fingertips. Hey, lingering. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, would I put the pen? No. Make a list of all my failed attempts, running out of space again. Highlight all the things I wish I never said. Stop! If feeling makes you stronger, I'm the weakest. That would mean that I would have to separate from my beliefs. It's not a secret. I'm a puzzle, got a lot of missing pieces underneath this strong persona I put on's a kid that's screaming. Aren't these words so deceiving? They look different, don't they? Well, at least that's how they seem to me. Cause we just drifting till we see something that we define as peaceful. Grab the needle, shoot reminders in my veins, and people leave you while I'm drifting.
Interesting, crazy. Just to touch on a couple of things where a couple lines that stood out. What do you say? If feelings make you stronger, I'm the weakest. And you know, NF really talks a lot about in his music of just different things he struggled with, and so. But I thought that was a pretty dope line. If feelings make you stronger, I'm the weakest. Talking about just his headspace and what he thinks about himself, and at least in some areas or times in lives. And then really towards the end of that stanza where he was talking about where is it like because we drift and drift and drift. Until we see something that we define as peaceful, and then he talks into certain things that people have struggled with, particularly, pertaining to drugs, and how people will utilize that as a way to cope and numb the pain that they're struggling with and dealing with in life.
Watching the world go round. World go, yeah, world go. Listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds.
Love this.
Unknown sounds, lots of gossip, I've been watching you. How you're talking to yourself is rude. Drifting, I'm in the same boat as you. Sinking, dreaming, screaming for some truth. And my escalators broke, I'll take the stairs, I guess. Climbing till I'm out of breath, questioning my every step. Whoa. My train of thought is leading me to different tracks. Positive that where I'm at is not where I should stay, and that's why. Told you, look.
Yeah, that's cool. Just a ton of different things there. One, to kind of relate, I've mentioned it several times, talking about community and people being real with themselves and real with others. But talking about there, like these people in this story, or what he's talking about, like they're not alone. Both of them are struggling with certain things, right? Where he says, I'm in the same boat as you, sinking, dreaming, screaming for some truth. But then also kind of where he tied it in, I've got to imagine that this is intentional, where he's talking about really you could say negative situations or struggles within life, but then he uses the word positive, that where I'm at is not where I should stay. and then he goes into why. And so just the play on word there with positive, like I'm positive that where I'm at is not where I should stay, while talking about negative situations. And so love the kind of the nuance there.
Look into the mirror and say I love you.
Back.
That where I'm at is not where I should stay, and that's why. Told you look into the mirror and say I love you. Convince yourself that no one in the world would ever want to. Passing by the people that have been there to support you from the get-go. Disrespectful, drive you mental, might get stressful when I'm drifting. I see you in the distance, asking me why I'm so distant. I'm convicted, I'm convinced that I predicted all my wishes won't be hurt, cause I'm committed to the light, and feeling safe is unrealistic when I'm drifting. Watching the world go round. World go, yeah, world go. Listening to unfamiliar feelings and unknown sounds.
I love that play right there.
Unknown sounds, unknown sounds.
I love that.
Ignorance of my ignorance. Tell me I'm worth it, God. Give me the faith to rise and help me diversify. To take us to forward, immerse the mind. Belligerence amplified. The feelings and words collide, intensified by living a life deprived. I'd rather be burned alive than convicted, thinking I'm insignificant. Every impotent moment debating can trigger it. Got in my weakness definitive. Holding my head up, there isn't the innocent bone in my body, but that's what gives me the energy. Lack to renovate, have to innovate, past intimidate. Can't remain afraid.
Yo, that was crazy. One of the things there, I moved the mouse and I was like, man, there's like 15 seconds, but I see in the outro here, there's like 2 full paragraphs, and then he just came in hard and touched on a lot there. Really just, I would say, cry out to God to just empower him and have, you know, as he's expressing this certain things that he's struggling with, and then also what he doesn't like. And a particular line where, what do you say? Something about he'd rather be burned alive than and then go back to thinking I'm insignificant. And so, like, I'd rather be burned alive than to return to the mental state I've been in. And part of his plea and cry out to God, I was saying, then God is my witness, definitive. Hold my head up. There isn't an innocent bone in my body, but that's what gives me the energy. Lack to renovate, have to innovate. Past intimidates, can't remain afraid. Just so much going on there within that the song, as well as the past part of the outro. But man, another great song. It's called Drifting by NF. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video in the future. We're gonna keep these rolling and get them out. Let's enjoy the music together. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.